Question 1. In what way does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Within our music video, Magic by B.O.B, we have used many current conventions. We've cut to the beat very quickly to keep in the style of many hip-hop artists such as Kanye West and Lil Wayne. We also kept a narrative style, just like these two artists as well. They got a constant narrative throughout the whole video, but we felt that we need to attract the audience more, so we decided to do loads of different cuts just to make it more appealing to the audience. We jumped from scene to scene as well, just so it keeps cutting back, just so the audience don't get bored while they're watching. We kept a hip-hop genre with the current conventions we've used, such as drinking before an exam, just like a hip-hop artist would do. But then we've used a comedic side to it by challenging the traditional hip-hop genre by using a white boy in a traditionally black genre of hip-hop.
Within our music videos, we have used current conventions such as cuts to the beat. As our video has a fast track and the beat is of a higher tempo, cuts need to be made to keep the pace of the video. However, we have gone against current conventions with our artist, as it doesn't fit the typical hip-hop stereotype. Many hip-hop videos are based around money, gambling, etc., whereas ours has a more comedic value, and their audience is more prone to like the artist this way.
Our music video for Lumby Plucky both contradicts and complies with the general genre of hip-hop and the conventions that have been set up within that genre. It complies with it in the sense that there is to a certain extent gambling, drinking, showing a generally rebellious nature. However, it does contradict it in the way that we're using a white person in a predominantly black genre, and furthermore it is shown in a very comedic way. The song we used was very up-tempo, and so we tried to create our own editing style from that. It's very much hectic and all over the place, whereas a lot of other songs will follow a far more narrative and constructive style where we will jump from point to point.
In our piece we challenged the current idea of fame-based hip-hop with our comedic stance such as the throwing up scene, showing the true side of the lifestyle, which often goes against the conventions. I feel that the professional edge that we had in the edits, which were influenced by analysis of current music videos, however remain to keep our own unique style through keeping freedom and experimental stances to editing. Creating our own style of fast-paced cutting, which goes against the narrative of usual today-based music videos. In terms of Goodwin's theory, the use of close-ups were used in meeting demands of record labels in order to constantly promote the artist, which is something that really much does fall under the idea of Goodwin's theory. On a more visual stance, I feel that the constant use of flashbacks often is unseen in current music videos. However, it was effective in showing a narrative of our particular story, showing the day after the party scenes.
What have you learned from your audience feedback? We've used a variety of marketing strategies such as social networking sites. Personally, I use MySpace because I felt a lot of artists such as Kanye West use this to get their music across to their loyal fans, so the fans get the exclusive music. I kept the same theme as we have with all of our album covers, and also in the video. We've kept the hip-hop style. We've also kept to Goodwin's theory with keeping the idea of demonstrating genre characteristics, like the hip-hop rebellious style, drinking, partying just before they got an exam, which is different to many hip-hop styles because we've got comedic conventions.
As a group, we use conventional marketing strategies such as creating a website and the album cover to help portray the image that had already been created by the music video. I feel this was an effective way since obviously it has become successful throughout the music industry. We use MySpace particularly since it has become such an essential part of the internet with the amount of people that are using social networking currently. I mean, artists such as Kesha and that have offered free downloads and since become huge artists. Furthermore, I think the album cover has been made in a comedic way, so it will also complement everything that has come before it while keeping the somewhat gangster image that has been established previously.
For our artist B Money, we had to market him in some way. The first way I use to market our artist is by creating a MySpace page. MySpace is a predominant website used by many people around the world, and people can follow artists, etc. And the artist can also upload music and give free downloads to give his audience a taster of what he's about to produce. The cover that I've created is also in keeping with the hip-hop convention, as the artist is predominant. However, it does also go against hip-hop conventions, as the picture that I've used is very comical.
In terms of combining the video to the ancillary text, I feel it very much complements each other and the conventions of what a conventional hip-hop artist would be. However, implementing our own unique twist. I feel through layout of the website, for example, I've combined the ideas of conventional artists but created unique characteristics for this particular artist himself. Through my simple use in colour schemes, for example, and this follows through in the album artwork, which follows the true ideas, like true genres, like the dark themes for the gangsters and the light themes for the pop artists.
What have you learned from your audience feedback? We all felt as a group that the audience feedback was very beneficial, as it helped us see like the good and the bad points of our video. While the audience were watching our music video, we gave them a piece of paper to write down what they thought of it. And because they're all sort of our age, they're like the hip hop genre, so we felt that what they said was exactly what we needed to do. We got tips saying that our camera's a bit shaky at points, so we refilmed some points just to make it look professional.
As shown in our blogs, we had a feedback session, and from this we gained a lot of knowledge about our video. As the older teenage section of the market is where we're looking to sell, this was perfect for our video. We gained pros and cons about the video, and this helped us to an overall better final product.
Midway through the production of our video for B.O.B. Magic, we had a small showcase with all of the class, and so we could get audience feedback to see what they thought. And I've got some of the comments here where the camera work was a bit shaky at times, lighting was a bit dim at other times. And from that we've been able to go back and hopefully repair what they did see as the mistakes, but also we could see how we could create more of a hip-hop feeling an artist, as well as just in the video itself, since we showed us some other pieces like our CD covers. That's it.
In terms of feedback, we learned how different connotations and ideas shows and creates different responses and reactions from the audience. And we gained knowledge through verbal feedback, for instance, how our comedic genres would steal away from the narrative, which became something we wanted to work upon.
Question 4. How did you use media technologies in the construction and research planning and evaluation stages? In our research, we used YouTube as a main source to view other artists' work. We decided on the theme of hip-hop, then we chose a suitable upbeat song. We chose the beat of the song so we could do quick cuts, just like other artists do, just like Kanye West as an example. We use Final Cut to edit the video because there's lots of effects you can use. It's like the most up-to-date, modern software. It also gives an insight to the modern music videos that are out today with all the high-tech quality we had. We also use Photoshop to create our album covers. This program gave us a professional edge with the effects available on this software. We had HD cameras available to us to make our footage look less like home footage, and it gave us a much higher quality.
The obvious use of YouTube in research was used in order to have an easy access to videos. This research allowed us to explore the genre and familiarise ourselves with the common connotations and ideas that are displayed, which gave us a basis to our knowledge of the genre that we were going to go ahead with. When it came to the development of our piece, the use of Final Cut was the new technology that we used, and it gave us a real insight into what current videos had the potential to do, giving us a real motivation to experiment with it within our cuts and edits and the likes of.
The primary source we used throughout the project was obviously YouTube, since it allowed us to gain access to all different artists' videos within the hip-hop genre. One of the videos that we looked at extensively was the Rizzle Kicks video of Jessie J's Money. This was because it used a shot that, in the end, we actually used predominantly throughout our work. The other piece that was very, very important to our work was Final Cut Express, obviously for editing reasons. This gave us a professional edge which we wouldn't previously have had. And
the main source of research that our group used was YouTube. We used this to analyse other artists' work and find shots we would like to incorporate within our final video. Google and Google Images were also a big help towards the production of our video, as it allows us to gather images of artists' albums and analyse them to give a greater final product.
Pow.
is that it?